Hey, welcome back to my channel, your PSC classes. Now, as I have promised that we will be back with an Edu series. So I'm back with an Edu series, like you watch web series and all. This is an Edu series on Toposheet. So 10 episodes with 10 important questions. Each episode will contain 10 important questions of the new Toposheet which has arrived. So watch the video carefully and try to solve things. First episode, 10 new questions. Every episode will contain 10 new questions, 10 important questions of the new Toposheet which has arrived. Watch the video, like it, subscribe it, and do share it. And if you don't understand things, do comment in the comment section. So as you can see, a lot of questions are already given in here. So first of all, we'll solve the theoretical question and then we'll jump on to the calculative part. So let's talk about the first question, which is a kind of theoretical part. So as you can see, the first question will take this one. State the difference in drainage pattern between grid squares 3398 and 3801. Now here is our topo sheet. We'll first find out which is the grid square numbered as 3398 and 3801. If you remember how to find out 4-figure grid reference, you can easily count it. You can easily find it out. So somewhere here is 38. You can clearly see 38, and the next one is 01. Let's talk about 01. Somewhere here is 01. So we are talking about this particular area, this particular grid square. Now you can clearly see in this grid square a lot of contour lines are there. And if you talk about the drainage pattern, if contour lines are present, drainage pattern or the streams will run down from all sides, So this type of drainage pattern is called radial drainage pattern. So you can clearly write that in 3801 the drainage pattern is radial, whereas in 3398, let's talk about 3398, here is 33 and somewhere here is 98. Now you can see these streams, the drainage pattern. As you can see, one single stream is there and the streams are joining away or running away, or they are joining the main stream like this. So this is trellis, TRELLIS. You can see there are no branches made, so they are simply joining a main stream. These streams are actually joining. Here also you can see these are joining the main streams. So ultimately this is what? Trellis drainage pattern. So there is a difference. In 3398 the drainage pattern is trellis, whereas in 3801 the drainage pattern is radial in nature. I hope you understood this one. Next question says, why there are no settlements in northeastern part of the given map? Give reasons. Now let's talk about the northeastern part of the map. This is north, this is south. We have already dealt with these things. This is east and this is west. So this part of the map is actually northeast part of the map. Now they are asking why there are no houses, there are no settlements here. So the reason is very simple. This area is actually covered by forest and there are a lot of contour lines. That means the terrain, the land type is rough here, because it's a hilly area covered with forest, dense forest. You can see open mixed jungle, and here also dense mixed jungle is there. Apart from that, there are no roads, no connectivity present. So ultimately there are no houses here. So the reason is simple. Why there is no settlement? Simply because it is covered with forest and it has got contour lines. That means rugged terrain, dense mixed jungle, open mixed jungle is present. No connectivity, no roads as such present here in these areas, especially the northeastern part. So that is why there are no settlements present here. Alright, we'll move on to the next question. The next question says, state, we have dealt with this one. Now this question, what inference means conclusion, can be drawn about the general occupation of the people where in the western half of the map extract. Now again, come to the map. This area is the western half, this is eastern half. Alright, so if you see the western half, the color pattern of western half is yellowish in nature. and here it is mostly green. That means if it is yellowish in nature, there is a presence of river, there is a dam, there are a lot of lined wells present, so many streams are also there. That means proper irrigation facility is there. Moreover, yellow wash is present. That means in western part of the map, people are mostly involved in agricultural activities. That means their occupation is agriculture. Give proper reason also. What are the reasons? Presence of seasonal streams, irrigation facilities, yellow wash. Most importantly, the western part is colored with yellow color. So that means it is showing that people are involved in agriculture. चलो अब next है question. Now this one. Identify the relief feature from the contour lines. Mind you, read the question very nicely. Relief feature from contour lines. अब contour lines का जो वीडियो है वो देखो, उसमें जितने भी टाइप के फीचर्स हैं, रिलीफ फीचर जो क्रिएट होते, चाहे हिल हो, गैप हो, सैडल हो, ये सारे कुछ in grid square 3896 and 3901. So 3896 first of all. Here is 38 and somewhere here is 96. That means here, this part. You can clearly see this area has got contour lines, and if you watch carefully, there is a space created. These are called saddles. These are called saddles. What are these called? These are called saddles, the space between. So the relief feature in this grid square, that means 3896 is saddle. Alright, next is 3901. So where is 3901? This is 39 and somewhere here is 01. That means here, this particular area. Now if you see the contour pattern are a little bit curvy. Alright, you can see they are not completely circular in nature, they are curvy in nature. That means this is called spur, S-P-U-R, spur. Okay, so two relief features, one is spur and the other one here is saddle, S-A-D-D-L-E, saddle. Alright, let's move on to the next one. The next question. So we have already dealt with this question, what inference, different drainage pattern also, why there is no settlement. We have identified the relief feature. Now we will deal with this one. Name any two types of vegetation found in the given map extract. अब दो vegetation found करना है. Vegetation का मतलब trees और green patches. Now if you see these things, यहाँ पर देख रहे हो बहुत सारा green trees बना है. तो पहला वेजिटेशन हो गया स्कैटर्ड ट्रीज. इन विच एरिया? ये देखो एग्रीकल्चरल एरियाज है. दैट मीन्स ये प्लेन एरिया है, लो लैंड है. तो अल्टीमेटली दिस इज कॉल्ड स्कैटर्ड ट्रीज, प्रेजेंस ऑफ स्कैटर्ड ट्रीज इन प्लेन एरिया. एंड ऑब्वियसली dense mixed jungle, open scrub, it is actually present in the forest cover. The forest covers are present over here. Deciduous trees are actually present. Alright, why deciduous? Because this is an area of moderate rainfall, or rather low rainfall. It's not evergreen trees. So deciduous trees are actually present, which are short in heights. Alright, in these areas. So two type of vegetation: open mixed jungle, dense mixed jungle, fairly dense jungle. These are present on the hillside. Contour lines are present with a forest cover, and scattered trees. Second one is scattered trees in plain areas. Here also you can see a lot of scattered trees are there. Okay, let's move on to the next part. The next question says this one: what does 7R in grid square 3101 indicate? State the main source of irrigation at Dhanawada. So first of all, this question, what does 7R? 7R means relative height or relative depth, depending on which color it is shown on the map. So in which grid square? 3101. Let's talk about 3101. This is 31 and this is 01. So here is, you can clearly see 7R is written, and if it is 7R is written clearly, you will find blue dots are there. Here also blue dot is present. That means it is actually showing the depth of this blue dot. Now what is this blue dot? This blue dot is nothing but lined well. So you can clearly write that 7R actually shows, or it is showing, the depth of the lined well present. That means the depth of the lined well is 7 meters. Next question says, or it is asking, state the main source of irrigation. This question, main source of irrigation at Dhanwada, Fatehpura. Just find out Dhanwada and Fatehpura. Here is Dhanwada and Fatehpura. And main source of irrigation, we don't find any kind of stream over here, we don't find any dam over here, but there are a lot of blue dots here. Here is also a blue dot, here is also a blue dot, somewhere here also blue dot. That means the main source of irrigation is actually this blue dot, and this blue dot signifies what? Lined well. So the main source of irrigation in Dhanwada or Fatehpura is lined well. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Before we calculate this direct distance, we'll see this question. Name the tributary which joins the main river. First question. Second question is, on which bank does it join the main river? So name the tributary. First of all, where is the main river? Right here. This is the main river. Why it is the main river? Because the dam has been constructed. This masonry dam has been constructed over a main river. And somewhere here, this is Arado Nadi, which is actually joining this main river. Now why can't we say that this is a tributary or distributor? How we will judge these things, that ये tributary है कि ये join कर रहा है कि इससे अलग होकर के ये stream जा रहा है? सिंपल है, हम हाइट चेक करेंगे. ये देखो हाइट 237 यहाँ पर है, 292 इधर है, 522 इधर है, 533 इधर है, 572 है, and ultimately 592. That means इधर की तरफ हाइट ज़्यादा है. So a river cannot flow from this side to this side. It will always flow from this side to the higher to the lower concentration. So Arado Nadi is flowing from this side to this side and ultimately joins this main river. Okay. Now the next question is, on which bank it is, or from which bank it is joining. दो bank होता है, left bank and right bank. We have already discussed these things in the previous video. So you need to understand right bank and left bank कैसे सब होता है. अब पहली चीज़ जो वीडियो में बताते वो है एरो मार्क. अब इस पूरे रिवर में कहीं पर भी एरो मार्क नहीं है, तो हाउ वी विल जज? सिंपल है, विल सी दिस डैम इज कंस्ट्रक्टेड ओवर हियर. और डैम से जब पानी छोड़ा जाता है, व्हेन द वाटर इज रिलीज्ड फ्रॉम द डैम, इट मूव्स फ्रॉम द हायर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू द लोअर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, फ्रॉम दिस साइड टू दिस साइड. इट इज मूविंग फ्रॉम दिस साइड टू दिस साइड. दैट मीन्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ रिवर इज फ्रॉम वेस्टर्न साइड टू द ईस्टर्न साइड. And somewhere here, that means river is moving from this side to this side. So this is where, this is the arrow mark which is actually made. I'm actually making it from this is the arrow mark. So this is the arrow mark. That means this is the right bank and this is left bank. Okay, because we are facing the arrowhead. इस तरफ arrowhead रहेगा, नीचे वाला right हो जाएगा, ऊपर वाला left हो जाएगा. अगर arrowhead इस तरफ होता तो इधर वाला लेफ्ट होता, उधर वाला राइट होता. सो सिंस द रिवर इज फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम दिस डायरेक्शन टू दिस डायरेक्शन, दैट मीन्स दिस इज द लेफ्ट पार्ट, दिस इज द राइट पार्ट और राइट बैंक. सो Arado Nadi is joining the main river from the left bank, right? I hope you understood this part. Now the next question is the 6 figure and the 4 figure. For this you need certain things. 4 figure is quite easy. So give the 4 figure grid reference of open scrub. Very easy. First of all, find out where is open scrub. Wherever you find this open scrub, it will be a white patch. Somewhere here is open scrub. You can clearly see this part. This is open scrub, clearly written. So between which two eastings it is situated, the value is somewhere here between 3.8 and 3.9, and which is the lesser one? 3.8. So first of all, we will write what? Open scrub. The first 2 figure is 3.8, and between which two northings, this line and this line, it lies between, you can clearly see, 9.5 and 9.6, and which is the lesser value, 9.5. So the 4 figure stands as 3.895. Did you understand? I hope you. Alright, let's find out the next question, which says that calculate the direct distance in kilometer along the cart track from Ratanpur to the place where it intersects a metal road in grid square 3396. So first of all, where is Ratanpur? Somewhere here you'll find this is Ratanpur. Can you see that? Yes. And this is a cart track which runs all the way and it joins this metal road, this yellow color metal road, and the intersection point is somewhere here. So we have to find out the direct distance between these two places. To find out direct distance, we'll simply use a ruler or a scale, which you use this scale. So what we'll do, we'll simply put our scale all the way till Ratanpur, like this, and simply measure the distance where it intersects. So here it intersects, and this point is somewhere near. If you do it properly, you will find the distance or the meeting point is somewhere near 5.6 centimeter. So it is 5.6 centimeter on the scale, and the scale says, scale of the map says that 2 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. That means 2 centimeter on the map will be equal to 1 kilometer on actual ground. So that means if it is 5.6 centimeter, we'll divide it by 2, we'll get as 2.8 kilometers as the answer. 2.8 kilometer is the answer, because 5.6 is in centimeter. When we divide it by 2, we get 2.8 kilometer as the answer. So this is the direct distance between Ratanpur along the cart track. This is the red thin line which joins, which intersects this metal road from here to here. So if it happened, if like the question was along the cart track, you have to find out the distance along the cart track, not the direct distance, then for this we need to use a thread. But since the question is saying that you need to find out the direct distance, we have used a scale, and then we have simply divided it by 2, because the scale says 2 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. I hope you understood this part. So now the next question says, give the 6-figure grid reference. This question will be dealing with, give the 6-figure grid reference of triangulated height 592. This is the triangulation point, or the symbol of triangulation point 592. Let's find out 592 first. So somewhere here it is. See, as you can see, the triangular structure is written 592. So this is the triangulated height, and we have to find out the 6-figure grid reference of this one. So in order to find out the 6-figure grid reference, what we need to do, first of all, we need to find out the 4-figure grid reference. So 4-figure of this particular triangulated height is, it is between 37 and 38. That means 37 and 38, and the value remains as 37 because we take the lesser value. So 37 is the first 2 figure. 37. Don't. 37 is the first 4 figure. Give a dash, and for the third digit, then we'll find out the northings. It is between these two lines. The value is 00 and 01. So the lesser value is 00. So we'll write 00 here like this, and we'll give a dash here. Now we need to find out these two places. We have already understood, you have already understood in the videos of 6-figure how to find out 6-figure if you have watched the video. Now to find out 6-figure, we'll take our scale. As we know that every grid square is actually 2 centimeter in length and breadth, both the side. So we'll simply keep our scale like this from 2 centimeter. So which division is actually matching this thing? So you have to find it out. So this is 2 centimeter, and if I'm not wrong, the 16th division is crossing. It is between 16th and the 17th division. That means if it is 16, that means it is even number, and we know that when it is even, we have to use this formula n by 2, and if it is odd, we'll use n plus 1 by 2. So if it is 16, that means that is even. 16 by 2 is 8. We'll write here 8. Similarly, this figure also, for this we need to keep our scale like this. We'll keep it this way, from, and we'll count the distance, or we'll count the divisions from south to north. That means from this side to the, from lower side to the upper side. So here it is, if you can see it clearly, which division is crossing. Again we'll put it like this. I think it's division number 14, or the same way if it is kept like this. One second. Yes, which division is crossing? This is division number 17, I think 17 or 18. In fact, that division is clearly visible. You can see this thing. This is the first 10th division, this is the 5th one, alright, 15th, and ultimately 16th. So in my opinion, 16th division is again crossing this triangulation point. Again 16 is an even number. 16 by 2 is again 8. So we get the answer as 378008. This is the 6th figure of this triangulation point. Okay, let's talk about the next question. The next question says, find out the 6-figure grid reference of the temple where an annual fair is held in the month of February. First of all, we have to find out a temple where annual fair is held. So you can clearly see right here in this place, the annual fair is written and the structure of temple is also there. So we have to find out the 6th figure of this temple. Again, 4 figure. First of all, it is between 36 and 37. That means we have to write the value of 36. So we'll write here in our space. So the space which is given in your answer sheet, just write down 36 first. You can write it by a pencil. This is for your understanding, that you can give a space and then write down the other one. So again, this fair is between you have to find out between these two nothings. It is between 0 0 and 0 1, and the lesser value is 0 0. Again we'll write here 0 0, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 digits, 6 figures we have to find out. So double 0 is very important. Now we have to find this figure and this figure. We'll get the 6th figure. So ultimately we'll use the scale again. Here it is from 0 to 2 centimeter. We'll put our scale like this, and which division is crossing, you can exactly see it is division number 4 which is crossing this particular temple, or which is exactly coinciding with the temple. The 4 is again an even number, and 4 by 2, because n by 2 we have to use this formula. So 4 by 2 is actually 2. So 362. Again 0 0, and this figure we'll use our scale like this. We'll keep it like this. It is the 2nd division which is crossing. If you can see clearly this way, here, right here, the 2nd division itself is crossing. That means 2 is again an even number, and 2 by 2 is 1. So the 6th figure stands as 362001. This is the 6th figure of the temple which has got an annual fair in the month of February. You can clearly see everything is written in the Toposheet itself. It's annual fair. You can clearly see annual fair in the month of February. The structure of the temple is actually given, the symbol. I hope you understood this part.
So how was it, dear children? I hope you understood things. 10 questions, although there were some technical glitches in the video, but I hope you don't mind those things. Try to solve things. If you have still not understood the things, watch it again. We'll be back with a new video, with the 2nd episode of this Edu series on new Toposheet. Watch it and do subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon for more videos.